Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening in Rivers State today is as a result of some people who has the capacity to settle Fubara and Wike refuse to settle them. They are look on to see the downfall of Fubara. If not, if the channel responsible stood up today to end the crisis between Fubara and Wike, within hours, the whole problem will be resolved. But they are all looking to see that Fubara falls. But because Fubara has the capacity to lead, that is why he remains as the governor of Rivers State till today. One thing that Wike should note is that if you want to guide somebody and the person look at your guidelines to be a misguide and he refuses to follow your footstep, that does not mean that the person refuse you as his predecessor, looking at you as somebody who is trying to mislead him. No, we should look at things that sometimes you may give somebody advice. If the person look at that advice to cause problem, the person might reject and employ his own system. So at this point, let us hear what is in this news. You don't earn respect by force. Fubara knock Wike. The ongoing political tension between Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State and his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, took a new turn this week as Fubara openly criticized Wike's approach to leadership. During a public address, Fubara boldly stated, "You don't earn respect by force," a pointed remark that many political observers believe was aimed directly at Wike, whose leadership style has often been criticized as assertive and sometimes forceful. Ladies and gentlemen, as I have said before, if you look at Wike's approach to leadership, you may look at him that the man speak boldly as if he has the final saying. So if someone that you thought or someone sometime a father may train his son and say, okay, my son, you are going to read medicine. And the son look at it that to become a musician will be profitable to him. And he refuses his father's action and follow his own action. That does not mean that that son has looked down on the father. No, it is not. Because whatever you look at to be the best for you, that you can be somebody in life, if you brought it forward, it will be of a good idea. The example I ship in today, many of us, we have seen it globally. So for Wike to continue to force that Wike must bow to him, I think he's not doing it well. He's causing more harm to the state. So at this point, I want to tell Wike that many Nigerians respect him, but for him to continue to bombard Wike to the level that he want to make the man to lose control, that is very bad as a natural phenomenon. So at this point, we want Wike to sit back and allow Fubara to rule well, because to begin to criticize him this way and that way may not end a good result. Fubara, who succeeded Wike as governor, has been under scrutiny for his handling of the state governance, with many comparing his leadership to Wike's hold and often confrontational tactics. However, in a recent month, the relationship between the two politicians has soared, with Fubara making it clear that he intends to chart his own path rather than following in Wike's shadow. You can see that. One may look at his superior that he may mislead him. Therefore, he will employ his own system to make sure that he has things done. That does not mean that it disrespect the predecessor, because sometimes the predecessor's words of leadership may look devastating, and one may try to employ his own system. So Wike should look at things that way. Sometimes to earn respect from people, even from your close ally, does not mean you should force him. You don't force, but you do something naturally to make people respect you. While Wike has garnered both administration and criticism for his robust political maneuvering and strong stance on various state matters, Fubara's comment mm, Fubara's comment marks a shift in the political narrative in Rivers State. The governor's remarks suggested a desire to distance himself from the more authoritarian respect of his predecessor's style, signaling that his leadership will be based on mutual respect and dialogue rather than an imposition. The foundation of good governance lies in respect, trust, and collaboration. It is not about forcing people to bow to your will. Fubara emphasized during the speech, which took place at a public gathering in Port Harcourt. He further suggested that political leaders should focus on fostering unity and delivering tangible results rather than imposing their authority on others. Wike, known for his larger-than-life presence in Nigeria politics, has yet to respond publicly to Fubara's comment. However, sources close to the former governor suggested that he remains resolute in his belief that a strong hand is often necessary to get things done in the complex political landscape of Rivers State. Now, Fubara has said something concerning uh, Wike, but Wike is yet to respond to what Fubara has said. And if you look at what Fubara has said, that is the truth. And at this point, we are trying to advise Wike to let the man alone. I know that in politics, it is all criticisms until they have ruled and leave the scene for others. So, but we have to employ peace so that one will be able to rule well. Because as it is now, if this controversy between the current governor of Rivers State and the former governor continue, Rivers State as a state might not achieve any necessary development. The faction between Fubara and Wike has also sparked wide discussion within the state political cycles. Some views Fubara's criticisms as a reflection of his growing desire to establish himself as a leader independent of Wike's influence, while others argue that it is a natural part of the transition process from one administration to the next. As the political drama unfolds, all eyes are on Rivers State, where the rivalry between the two governors promises to shape the direction of the state's future. Whether Fubara's approach to leadership will win the respect he seeks, or whether Wike's more forceful tactics will continue to dominate the political scene remains to be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are hearing is an unnecessary. Unnecessary in the sense that Wike is no longer the governor of Rivers State. In fact, he has a larger assignment to deliver in Abuja. He should face his work in Abuja and let the Rivers State current governor alone to do his work, because as we are speaking, Wike has caused a lot of distraction in the life of this man. But if not that the man has the capacity to lead, He wouldn't have achieved anything since he came to become governor of Rivers State about 18 to 19 months ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, to continue to bombard somebody on every side is not the best. And at this point, I want the channel responsible in Rivers State to come on board and settle these people so that Rivers State could experience peace. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to us. Continue to listen on this channel as we are bringing on your way an update news.